Our top story, we start in the Middle East, where tensions in Gaza are boiling over as humanitarian conditions deteriorate. Gaza's media office says Israeli forces killed several at a newly formed aid site backed by Israel and the United States, with troops opening fire on civilians and seeking food, as reports say. Meanwhile, hospital officials confirm 4 Palestinians died when a United Nations food warehouse was stormed in central Gaza. The United Nations food programme stepped up, calling for an urgent scale-up of aid to prevent starvation. Gazan Health Ministry has stated that the Red Cross field hospital in Al-Masawi area came under fire. This comes as the same source cites 22 of 38 Gazan hospitals are now out of service. As the crisis deepens, US Special Envoy Steve Witkoff shows optimism. Let's take a listen to what he had to say.
I think that we are on the precipice of sending out a new term sheet that hopefully will be delivered later on today. The President is going to review it, and I have some very good feelings about getting to a long-term resolution, temporary ceasefire, and a long-term resolution, a peaceful resolution of that conflict.
In a separate development, Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu says his forces have killed Mohammed Sinwar, a senior Hamas commander and brother to Yahya Sinwar, a key figure behind the October the 7th attack. We now move over to Europe, where in a major development on the Russia-Ukraine war, US President Donald Trump has appeared to set a 2-week deadline for Vladimir Putin. Trump warned that if Russia is tapping him along, the US response could soon shift. Meanwhile, Russia's Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov announced Moscow is ready for a second round of direct talks with Ukraine. The proposed date is June the 2nd, with Istanbul again set to host. Here's what the Russian Foreign Minister said.
Оперативно разработала соответствующий меморандум, который излагает нашу позицию по всем аспектам надежного преодоления первопричин кризиса. Наша делегация во главе с Владимиром Мединским готова представить этот меморандум делегации Украины и дать необходимые пояснения в ходе второго раунда возобновленных прямых переговоров в Стамбуле в ближайший понедельник, 2 июня. Хотел бы вновь выразить признательность турецким партнерам за предоставление гостеприимной турецкой площадки, как вчера подтвердил в ходе своего визита в Москву министр иностранных дел Турции.
The Russian diplomat briefed US Secretary of State Marco Rubio on Moscow's preparation for talks with Ukraine. Lavrov added that Russia has prepared a detailed peace memorandum addressing the root causes of the conflict. However, Russia insists the document will only be shared with Ukraine, rejecting any US or third-party mediation in the exchange. Kiev also says it's open to negotiations but wants Moscow's peace terms in advance. Ukraine's defense minister says they're still waiting to receive Russia's proposal ahead of the scheduled meeting. Ukraine has not yet confirmed its participation in the proposed June the 2nd talks in Istanbul. In a